When the rain stopped falling, I used to believe that love could survive anything: distance, time, even pain. But I learned the hard way that sometimes love drowns quietly beneath the sound of falling rain. My name is Ethan Ward. I'm 37, a landscape architect from Portland, Oregon. And until last year, I thought I had everything: a steady career, a small house by the river, and a woman I would have given my life for, Lena Carter. We met 6 years ago. On a rainy afternoon in a coffee shop downtown, she spilled her drink on my laptop and laughed so hard trying to clean it that I forgot to be mad. That's how it started. Lena was sunlight, wild, creative, unpredictable. She painted dreams on canvas and believed love could fix anything. And for a long time, I believed that too. When she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, I swore I'd never leave her. I remodeled our home to make it easier for her to move around. I worked longer hours to pay the bills. I told myself this was what love was supposed to be: sacrifice. But slowly, things began to change. The more I tried to help, the more she pulled away. Our house filled with silence, not the peaceful kind, but the kind that echoes. Then one evening, after a long day, I came home early and found her laughing in the kitchen with Caleb, my best friend and business partner. He was helping her paint. She had color on her hands, her face, her smile, the one I hadn't seen in months. When she looked up and saw me, her laughter died. I didn't need an explanation. That silence said everything. I left that night. No shouting, no goodbye. Just the sound of the rain pounding on my car roof as I drove with no idea where I was going. Months passed. The business collapsed after Caleb left too. I rented a small apartment outside the city and stopped answering calls. Life became mechanical: eat, work, sleep, repeat. Then one day I got a letter. Not an email, an actual handwritten letter. It was from Lena's mother. Lena had passed away 2 months earlier. She wrote, "She wanted me to tell you she never stopped loving you. Caleb left before she got sick again. She didn't tell you because she didn't want your pity. But she kept your photo beside her bed until her last breath." I don't remember how long I sat there reading it over and over. Guilt burned through me. I had walked away from the one person who never truly did. That evening, I drove to the old river house. It was empty, covered in ivy, windows cracked, dust everywhere. But in the corner of the living room, where the sunlight used to fall, there was a painting, half finished, a portrait of us, standing in the rain, smiling. On the back, she'd written, "When the rain stops falling, come home." I fell to my knees and cried until the sky turned dark. That night, I finally understood what love really meant. It wasn't about staying when it's easy. It was about forgiving when it hurts. Now, a year later, I've reopened my firm, but under a new name: Lena Gardens. Every project I design includes a quiet bench near water, her favorite place. People think it's just part of the scenery, but for me, it's where I still talk to her. Sometimes when it rains, I go sit there, and for a moment, I swear I can feel her beside me, laughing again. The rain no longer hurts, because that's when I remember: love doesn't end when someone leaves. It ends only when we stop believing in it. And I never stopped.